Hello, everyone. Welcome to Movie Community College. I'm Tish, the Warrior Queen.
I am
Jeremy, the Professor, my husband.
Deepsan Singh, the greatest Indian field hockey player in the world. I am the fastest flicker that you've ever seen. I have a world record flicking speed of 145 miles per hour. I'll break the net.
Okay. Anyhow.
So we're going to do a video here.
That's what we do here.
Yes, this is what we call a video, kids.
Very good.
Get the tape machine out. And we're going to break down game tape. No, I'm kidding.
This is not football.
We're going to talk
American
about
football.
Well, let me set this up because I don't want to sound completely narcissistic.
What are we doing here? What's going on?
It's banter. Our friends love the banter.
They do. I love the banter.
I did a video with a guy named Sam, and he has a channel.
Did. You did a couple of videos with Sam.
And
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam, what's up? And we did 2 videos from me that are already up.
That's true.
And it was a Dangal movie review.
Dangal.
And I was shocked that he gave it a B. I about came out of my like,
Sam.
what? And,
Sam.
And then we did a reaction to a fight scene.
Okay.
And I did 2 that are going to air in a couple weeks on his channel. When they're up, I'll share them with you.
Cool.
If you go to the community
community tab,
you can see Sam in there, and you can click on it. He's fairly recent. But on his videos, one of the things he wanted to talk to me about is being successful in YouTube. And I think we're kind of successful, because we got the play button. We hit 100,000. It's hard to do. But when you get into the scheme of things,
I don't feel successful though.
We're not. I mean,
no. We're like a drop in the bucket in the YouTube ocean. I mean, we're just the tiniest little minnow.
I think in our genre, because we're kind of movies / Indian politics, Indo-Pac. I think, Carolina Goswami's ahead of us. I think, obviously, Jabby.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have heard about this guy, Jabby Koi.
Yes, I'm pretty sure nobody
he is fairly popular
will ever
with the young
catch
kids.
Jabby. Yeah.
And so he was asking me, because he had, at the time he asked
Sam
me this, Sam was asking me this, he has 2,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And so we talked about it. So what he said, the first thing I noticed is you do no editing.
That's true.
This is
like, this is the lowest quality, low production. We don't have a lot of money. So we're doing this on a shoestring budget.
We don't, so I said we don't do a lot of editing because I'm not very good at it. And
the software costs money. And, the equipment costs money.
And so it is what it is. Right. So and so he was puzzled by that because he spends hours doing this, of editing a video.
And you can see in his production quality
it is very nice. It's very clean
yes,
production.
Exactly. Yes.
But you are not watching for slick graphic polished stuff. You're watching for our
people
banter.
Who are watching
you're
us
watching because you like
are
us.
Watching us.
Right.
They're not watching our production quality.
So
that is for sure.
I think the first tip that I would give to somebody is don't worry about production quality. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Be yourself, and it's probably going to take a couple years to figure out who am I in YouTube. Like what is going to be my thing, because
I would put being authentic as number 1. That should be number 1. People can tell.
Yes,
People can tell if you're fake. People can tell if this is just some sort of a bit. Mm-hmm. What you see from us on camera
is what you get.
This is who we are.
Oh, so dodge the head for a minute. Let everybody see the Christmas tree that you put up. And you guys can see, that's so ridiculous. Okay, you can sit up now.
You see my Christmas tree. Yes.
Christmas tree.
I know Christmas isn't until December. But I'm a born-again Christian, and Jesus died for my sins. And for me, I feel like it's not too much to worship him, worship his birthday for 2 full months.
I agree.
That's how I feel.
I'm with you. So that was tip number 1. Be yourself.
Yes.
Right? Be yourself.
Yes.
Now, the other thing that I stumbled on in podcasts, I had podcasts probably, what did you say, 10 years ago? Would you say?
Yes. Yeah.
And I would do these podcasts, and nobody listened. Mm-hmm. Nobody, and you remember, you'd listen, and you'd be like, nobody's listening.
Right.
You're really kind of bad at this.
I didn't say that.
Like,
I did not say you were bad. No, I did not.
And,
Stop that.
So what I would do is I would just crank out a ton of podcasts. I would do 10 a day, whatever I could do. Just get a bunch of podcasts. And what I discovered is I got better as I went.
Right.
I got better guests. Things got better. Production quality got improved. I had this huge library of podcasts, and somebody new would stumble on and say, that is kind of interesting.
Right.
Oh, he's got 2,000 podcasts. I'm going to download all of them and listen to them.
Yep.
And the numbers would just shoot up, completely shoot up.
Yep.
Same thing in YouTube. I make a lot of videos. We save
true.
time because we're not editing everything.
That's true, because it's low production.
And it's just who we are. And people have commented, I like the fact that it's one take because this is what you really think, and it's not you're not going back and seeing, well, they must have said something and they cut it out.
When we make a verbal gaffe, you hear it.
So what I've discovered is the more the merrier on the videos, because new people are coming on and they're like,
that's true.
Oh, I enjoyed this.
Right.
Look at all these videos. I'm going to watch all the videos. And
that's also why I introduce ourselves, because as new people come, they don't know our names. Some people don't even know we're married. So that's why I introduce us.
I would say be consistent.
Yes.
If you're going to do your videos on Friday, make it every Friday. Don't take time off because you'll lose the audience. You'll lose the audience.
Yes, I agree with that.
A weekend I understand.
Right.
A week maybe.
Yep.
But I've seen it on a radio station where somebody has taken a month off.
Right.
And they completely lost their audience because people we're not as important as we think we are.
Right.
People have lives. This was going to come to a shock that our viewers have lives. They're not just sitting there waiting, we don't put a video up for a month. People are going to be like, hey, there's another person.
Yes, right. They go watch somebody else.
Yes,
this is true. This
is
true.
So be consistent and put up a lot. And the other thing, and sometimes I get criticized for this, is asking you to like and subscribe.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, of course not.
When I do business and I'm selling something like at work, I ask for the business.
Right.
At some point in time, you got to say, so what do you think? Would you like to try this?
And I have to say, the successful YouTubers that we're aware of, they all ask people to like and subscribe. This is not, no, of course not. No, there's the occasional troll who will say, "Stop begging."
Yeah,
it's not begging. This is actually part and parcel of YouTube, asking people to like and subscribe.
One of the things that Sam asked me was, "Do you make a lot of money doing this?"
No.
I
suppose somebody does.
Yeah, I'm sure Jabby does.
I'm sure.
But this is to me this is a good part-time job.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. This is not our job.
Yes,
you
right.
actually
Yes,
have a job that you go to
Yes.
every day. So
yes, in living in America, on our standard of living, I couldn't live off of just this by itself. Now, if I was in another country where the cost of living is different, maybe it changes.
Right.
Maybe
Who knows?
It changes.
Right.
But it's a decent part-time job.
Right.
It's a decent part-time job. So there is money to be made. People ask me all the time about Patreon. What's your Patreon page? Do you we had an email the other day saying, "Listen, I don't have a lot of money. I'd like to support you on Patreon." What is it? I don't have Patreon.
Right. We don't do that.
I think it's weird, right? I don't want to just. I get money off of the ads that play. Mm-hmm. If you're really like, I want to support the Professor and Warrior Queen,
let the ads run.
Click on the ad.
Right.
Or if you really are dying to give your money away, I sell stickers for like $2.
Right. Go to Redbubble.
You can go to the Redbubble, and it's on the website, and it's on YouTube. You can click on the Redbubble, and you can order a sticker or something. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. But otherwise than that, I don't. This is supposed to be entertainment. This isn't a begathon.
Right.
And when I watch YouTube channels and they're doing certain things like, well, if you want to see this, you got to go to my Patreon for that. I feel like, come on, dude. Like, you're already making a ton of money. Right. What are you doing? Like, I don't like that. I just don't like it. Let it be what it is.
I agree.
It's a whatever. So, you've been doing videos with me how long?
Well, we actually started this channel in February of 2016. Like, you opened the YouTube channel in 2014, but didn't really do anything with it.
No, right.
It officially became Movie Community College in February of 2016. you started having me appear in videos in 2016, but I wasn't in very many.
Yes.
I started doing it on a regular basis with you in the summer of 2017. So 15, 16
Do you remember
months?
the early days? Because I typically, I have
I do.
a sales job. I guess it kind of, I'm in the sales industry,
Yes.
kind of.
Yes.
Not typically what you think of sales. It's more
Right.
service and sales.
Right.
And there have been times that I have to drive a lot
Yes.
and I would send you texts with like 100 subscribers.
Right.
Remember?
I do.
200 subscribers.
I do.
And isn't it amazing that when you look back on those texts that we've gotten
Yep.
up to, like,
I remember.
because things that will come across is, how do you have so many subscribers? You're not that good. And again, I think
Apparently,
it is.
we're just entertaining. People like to hear what
I think
we
it's
have
our
to say.
banter.
Yes.
Our radio show revolution at some point in time I want to bring back was very
Yeah.
much, it was an hour of us bantering.
But
and it was
but
good.
that was American politics.
Yes.
So
yes.
that
So
was
it
a different show.
It was different. What else? What can I share with you? Be consistent.
You said that. You're consistent
build
at that.
a big volume. Don't worry about if people are watching, because nobody watched
Mm-hmm.
at first here.
That is true.
It just takes time. Be patient. Be realistic. Figure out who you are. Be yourself. Ask for the business. Ask to like and subscribe. And then go pick a fight with somebody. That always helps too.
You don't have to pick a fight with people. Also, I would say ignore the trolls.
That's hard for me to do.
I know.
I
I'm
like to bait
always
the troll
telling you.
sometimes.
I'm always telling you. They're looking for attention.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
give it to them.
yes.
So
Well, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else.
well,
Do
good,
you?
because this has been a 12-minute video so
Yeah,
far.
well, it's a good video though.
So I'm
That's a
just
good video.
saying.
You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you. That's
All
very
right, we'll
kind.
catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.